Hello, welcome back to Plan with Cy. Hello. Today I am going to set up my brand new Elizabeth Craft Designs diary binder thingy. That's a technical term. I haven't done any die cutting in a hot minute, and I already see that I have got a problem. This is the problem. This is the size of the sort of cutting bed that I've got. And it's about an inch too short. But I'm going to push through. I shall forge ahead and see what happens anyway. So wish me luck. I don't want to ruin anything, but here we go. So first thing we're going to do is take the die off of the sheet. So this is the die I'm going to use. This is the page blank sort of die, right? And this is the paper I want to use first. This one is called, well, it says Bloom on it, like that. And I just thought it might be a nice front page. I'm not going to cry if this doesn't work. But one of the things I need to do is work out if I've got to cut it at all before it goes through. Ooh, just. Okay, so width-wise, we're fine. So I guess just eyeballing it. I've got my trimmer here. Hopefully it's working okay. I haven't even tested it out. I'm prepared. I'm just going to allow a little bit more here for a little margin thingy. And I am going to shave just a little bit off of this because it looks like it wants to cause trouble already. It looks like a troublemaker. So let's have a look now first. Right, the cutting side has to go down. And I want to be able to see the whole word bloom. So I'm positioning it like that. And then I have got my trusty Scotch tape. And I am going to stick it on my clothes. I know it sounds a bit weird, but what it does is it gets a little bit of felt from the clothes. It gets spare fibers from the clothes, so it doesn't get so sticky that it actually takes off, the layers of paper. Not that it really matters, because I'm going to try my best to stick it to parts that we won't see after it's cut. Okay, so we got that. And then I will just stick this on the side like that. And this is the side that isn't taped on the bottom is the side I'm going to put through the machine first. So that should be fine. Right. So that's ready to go. I need to open up my machine. Handle, which is my handle is off screen at the moment. And right, I put my A plate down. This is a C plate with a shim on it. And then I put this down like this. It's a little bit creepy because you can't see the cut. You can't see where it is. But I've taped it down, so I'm confident that it's going to stay put. Right, let's wind this puppy through. Whoops. All right, get in there, my friend. Go on. Ooh, that is a nice cracking noise. Ooh, fantastic. You see, though, I can see it already. It's come out. It's fine. But I do need, before I do any moving of this at all, I need to take this and shift it down a bit. Reposition it and run it through again. Because, if you remember, it actually was too short for the plates that I have. the better solution is just to buy bigger plates, but I want to do it now, so can't wait. Right, I've done it, and that is a successful cut. Happy, okay? I'm very happy with this. So, that was my first go at cutting a lovely page. It's, as you can see, it's got the holes where they should be, and the page is exactly the right size because that's what the die is for. So I am just going to, I'm going to remove the paper from the die, but I'm going to keep the tape on if I can. That one won't stay. Let's take it off, see if we can reuse it. All right, so I'm just popping this tape right there. So the tape can be reused. Okay. Which is great because I actually have a lot of cutting in front of me because what I'm making today are my month dividers. So, having said that, let's get the cutter out of the way again. I need to cut these pieces of cardstock more or less in half. I'm going to eyeball it because it is not exact anyway. So here we go. That looks like half. So I got 2 of them. And I've got 2 of them. Ooh, these are nice. Whoops. 2 of them. 2 of them. Georgette. There we go. Okay. So that means that I've got 12 of these pieces. And I think what I'm going to do is not bother you with watching me crank 12 of these through the die cutting machine. So what I'll do is I will pause the record and I will come back when I'm done. Okay, we're back. Now, I have finished punching, well, die cutting all of these pages. Now, these are all cover pages for my monthly spreads, and they are going to all need reinforcements. For those of you who don't know, reinforcements are the little stickers that go around the holes so they don't sort of just rip out willy-nilly. This is some decent cardstock, but I just want to make absolutely sure that it's sturdy as it can be. So I don't want to faff about with glue, and I bought some sticker sheets so that I wouldn't have to. But being prepared in a rare show of preparedness, I did do a test cut on this sticker sheet, and it was not successful. The sticker sheet is very robust and it's extremely thick, and it's got glitter encased in it, which basically means a hand punch just is not going to go through it successfully. So that, the sticker sheets I'm going to have to save for die cutting purposes, which is fine. That's fine. I love to die cut really intricate designs, and if I don't have to glue those up and stick them down, I'm happy. So I will have a use for those lovely things, but not now. Luckily, I am a crafter who doesn't throw things away, and I've got some 12 by 12 self-adhesive cardstock. I believe it was by We Are Memory Keepers, but I don't know, and now it's probably American Crafts in any case. But yeah, here it is, and I'm just going to use my little hand punch to punch some out. Now, I did do a little bit of test punching on a piece of very similar card, and I noticed that there's this big gap between the edge of the paper and the reinforcement shape. So what I did was folded up some spare cardstock and I jammed it in there so that the paper doesn't go in as far, so that I don't waste as much card when I punch. So quick tip for you there. And it is very easy to get out as well if I wanted to later on. It's not stuck or anything. So here we go. I'm just gonna get punching. That looks good. Okay, where is it though? Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm just gonna punch one out for now and I'm gonna try it. So I probably need a little needly thing or prickly pokey tool thing to get the backing off of it, which I did not. Well, I brought it to the table when I sat down, but unfortunately it fell on the floor. So I go. Here it is. Right, let's get back in the chair. Okay. Ouch. Something heavy just fell on me. No problem. Okay, so let's have a little look here. And this is just me getting fiddly here. Yep, that was very easily done. There goes the backing. Woof. And here's the thingy, which I am going to just position in the right place. Voila! And that's a reinforced hull, which I am definitely going to do the rest of off camera because, wow, that is just breaking the bounds of excitement for now. So, yeah, and I'm wondering as well if I ought to reinforce both sides of the hull, or if one side is enough. Probably one side is enough, I would have thought. And in that case, why didn't I do the back? Oh well. Right. Gonna shut the camera off, gonna reinforce these hulls, and then I will be back to show you what's going on with the rest of it. Hey, I am back. So finally, all of these reinforcements are done. Happy? So each of these, except for this one, this is like the very front, sort of very front of the planner. These are all going to be the sort of month dividers. So what I need to do is put tabs on them for the months. Now I have a tab punch and I chose something out of the same paper pack as all this so that it matches, and I just punched 12 tabs out using the punch. So now I need to stamp the month on them, and I know that they're not all going to sort of line up properly, I don't think. So if I just lay them out, I need to find out just how much they're going to have to overlap. 3, 4. My thought process will become apparent in a minute. I just need to set this all out. See, my idea is that each month I really only have to show, see, I've got these stamps, so I only really need the first letters to show. So I'm trying to work out how I can overlap them so that works. Maybe I'll just stamp them first, see where I get to. Right, so interestingly, these are not separated. That's okay though. I'm not going to bother yet. I will eventually cut these up, but I think they'll be okay on their own. Oops. Sometimes when stamps are new, they're really hard to get off the packing sheet. Whoop. Lovely. So let's find out here. Where'd my block go? Right, this is going to hang off. It's going to hang off the block slightly. Wibble. Whoop. Oh no, that's totally going to go. Maybe I need something bigger. Yep, I do. Okay, I would get a larger stamping block. Right, box of stamping blocks. That one's perfect. Okay, don't panic. It's not, the block's not dirty. It's just where there's some ink left over. Right, so that can go on there like that. January is not going to stamp properly, but wait for it because I have an idea. I'm going to stamp them. I know I'm going off the screen now because I can't see. Maybe I'll do it this way. Yes, I will, because it's easier to line it up. Okay, let's get tricky with it. That says December. I'm going to try and line it right up. There. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, you can't see that, can you? Now you can. It says December. So, that's one. And I'm just going to use my finger. I know I'm a mucky pup. I'm just going to use my finger to get the month out of it. Okay, so here's what's going to happen now. I got to be very careful when I ink this up because it's not been cut yet. Okay, and that says November. Yay. So the way I want them to go is like that, so that I can see, but they don't necessarily all have to be lined up perfectly, like, you know what I mean. Jelly bean. Okay. Now we go October. I'm getting my pink card messy now. That's all right. This says September. Remember? Do you get that song stuck in your head? September. I mean, obviously, I'm making a mess here, but August goes here. I really should be using I should be using scrap paper or something. This is actual cardstock that I can actually get a lot of use out of, and I'm making it messy. Here, let's use this one. Oh, it makes it easier if you see what I'm doing as well. Okay. July. Okay, so we've got a little bit of an ink ghosting of the previous month on there, or the next month, sorry. So that's okay. It's perfectly okay. Okay, let's see. So now we have to get ink on the June. I will cut these up so that I can use them next year and not have to do this. If I remember, guess I'll have to put it in my planner so that I can remember to do it. That's May. April. Let me just wipe off May. I'm getting it all over my finger. Gross. So it's April. Now I'm going to have to reposition the stamp a little bit so that January, February, and March will print okay. Go. This is March. Ooh. Okay, the H is a little bit funny, but I'll let it go. Here comes February. Hey. And January. Nice. All right. So that's the stamping done. And I think I need to do something about the size of these tabs. So, right, let's put these together again. June. Okay. Right, so this is all our months, and I need to see if there is a way that I can layer these up so that they fit. Jan, Feb, Mar, April, May. This might work. Ooh, how very exciting. June. So I'm just lining these up. This is not fun to watch, is it? I'm just lining them up to see. No, December. Okay, now I will hold the edge of these pages up to see if it will fit, and it does. Yay! Okay, so now at least I know it will fit. Look at that. Perfecto! So now what I am going to do is start with the end, December. No, that doesn't work. Hold on. That actually doesn't work. It has to be the other way. I think I'm just going to reverse it. at least I know how it lines up. It does work. So I will just have to start. I'm confused. I've gone and confused myself now. I have no idea what I've just done. Okay, because January has to be on top of February. So does that mean I do it like this? Yeah. January, February, March, like that. So I start with January at the bottom, but it still works. It's the same principle. It will still work. Okay, good news. Now, if you're doing this at home, I'll just show you my plan here, which is to flip it over onto the back, take some double-sided tape, and just this is great because this tape, it just tears so with your fingernail, so it's okay. But I'm gonna put that on there like that, and then I'm gonna use that tool. Where did it go? Yeah, I can't keep anything on this desk. Okay, here it is. I just take that, lift the backing off of the tape and peel it off, and then it becomes a little tab sticker. That's my plan, if it ever works. I'm not a dab hand with this really, but there we go. All right, and then that, I'm gonna go in order now. Again, here we go. Go in order of the thing, and here it is. That is my January tab. There. You see it at the bottom of the screen there? That's excellent. So basically I just need to put this tape on all the bottoms of all the tabs and then line them up. So I will pause the video again and I will see you when I'm done. Hey, are you guys ready to see it? Right, so I have done what I set out to do today, which was to make the month dividers in my new diary. So here it is. You open it up, you see the Bloom front page, and in there I'm going to probably put like vital things like if found, return to, all that business that happens before the beginning of a diary. And also I'll probably do a year to view spread eventually. Because I'm starting this diary in June, it just seems a bit weird to have done all this now. But anyway, I've got January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And one of the things I'm thinking of doing with the front of each of the month dividers is maybe like having a birthday list on there, so I can like list friends' birthdays, because one of the things I'm really bad at is remembering birthdays. So if you're my friend and you're watching this, please send me a DM with your birthday so I can write it in my fancy calendar. I am going to stop this for now, but I am not going to stop the crafting. I've got a lot going on, but I think this video has been long enough, don't you? Anyway, I will see you next time for some more Plan With Me. I've been Cy, this is Unravel and Unwind, and if you're watching this, thank you for your patronage if you're seeing this when it comes out. Otherwise, you gotta wait. So thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!